Hey y'all, it's Natalie for Not Just for Boys Kit Club, and today I'm using the holiday baking kit to document these photos of my son's baking at the holidays. Isn't that working out really well? So I'm going to use 3 pretty bold pattern papers. The yellow paper is from the What's Cooking line by Simple Stories, and it is called Seconds, Please. And then that white paper with all of the kitchen things on it is from the Baking Spirits Bright collection. And then the red floral is also from What's Cooking, and it's called Lick the Spoon. So I did gut it because I wanted to use other pieces of it, and I just wanted a nice little border around the white piece. So I am taking the cardstock cut that comes from the page kit, and it says holiday baking. It's nice and big, and I decided to ink it up with some distress oxide and spun sugar. And I was going to just keep it with that pink, but then when I put it on the layout, it just needed a little more depth. So I decided to do some ink blending, and I'm really glad I did. I love the way it ended up turning out. It's actually my favorite part of the layout. I pulled in some lumberjack plaid here, and I just did the red on the bottom of the baking. Oh no, did I put it on the page wrong? No, I didn't. Oh, I did it on the top. I let the pink be in the middle and the red be at the top and the bottom. Sorry, I just had like a moment of panic where I was like, did I put the title on wrong? That would have been hilarious, right? I love distressed oxides when they dry. They're so chalky and soft and beautiful. So after I put the red on, then I just go back over it a little bit with the pink to soften it up and blend it together really nicely. I did mess up right here because I had some red on my finger and I got it on the pink part. So I suggest not being lazy like what I did, and just take a little piece of plain white cardstock and use it to kind of help hold your paper down without your fingers, and then you won't have to worry about kind of getting the wrong color in the wrong space. Luckily, because distress oxides react with water, I was able to kind of wipe it up and it wasn't like super noticeable. So now I'm going to start sticking everything down. This page came together really quickly. So I'm just going to, I almost forgot to put my border on right here. I did ink up the edges with some of that same lumberjack plaid all around all the papers. And then I used my fingernail to pull them up because I couldn't find my distress tool. I did find it this morning, luckily. But using my fingernail to pull it up kind of gives it a different look than when I use the distress tool. So that's kind of fun to like change it up sometimes. I use that same floral to back the photos. And I liked that I repeated that element a couple times. So I just added a few other of those bits and pieces from the Simple Stories. Oh, which collection is this? What's Cooking. It's the What's Cooking collection. And they're so cute. And so, behind the photos, I need a little bit more. So I used the other side of the floral paper, which was that nice turquoise color. And I'm going to do a little tag behind the photos to anchor them down. And then I'm just going to pop up the little ephemera pieces on some foam tape. And then we're going to call it a layout. Oh, I also used the baker's twine that comes in the kit to tie a few little strands around that big title, and you'll see me do that here in a minute, and it gives nice texture to the page. I will say this is my last layout for Not Just for Boys Kit Club, so it's been a fun, let's say like year and a half or so, and it'll be interesting to see where they go for the next year. I think they're going to go to a subscription model, so stay tuned to see what happens with that. And I will link down below to their website. And if you would like to grab this page kit before it is sold out, it is a super cute kit. Yeah. So I'll also say I'm really glad that I was on the team. I was arguably one of the most talented teams that I've ever been on. And I'm really glad that I got to know some of these lovely ladies who are super inspirational, and I made some really good friends on this team, so I love that. I got some of the ink on the photo, so I used that egg carton to cover it up, but it also is nice to cover up like the negative space. And then off screen, I did take my white gel pen on that title, and I just kind of made little highlights around the edges of the words and stuff, and like drew little lines and dots. And I really love the way that that ended up looking. You can see those in the final shots. You can also see the final shots in detail up on the blog. I'll link that down below as well. So I think we're about to call it a layout. I'm just looking for a couple little hearts around here. We were decorating cookies this day. This was last year sometime. I was just tasked to bring dessert to a family celebration the Saturday before Christmas, so we will probably be doing some additional holiday baking. Maybe I'll remember to take some photos because I still have some more of this kit left. That's the thing about these kits is like you can definitely make multiple pages out of them. I'm not very good at killing my kits. I'm a big hoarder, so I will probably have it around for years to come, but you could probably get at least maybe 3 or 4 layouts, I think, especially if you're doing what I did there and getting your paper. You could even get that yellow paper, which I did not do, but I do like it to be sturdy sometimes as well. But yeah, I am happy with how this page came out, and it's like a different type of page that I don't normally do at Christmas time. I don't usually really document a lot of our baking, so I was glad that the theme of the kit kind of helped me to document something that I maybe normally would not. That was fun. Yeah, and it's a super cute kit. I always love simple stories, and I love their bits and pieces. They're some of my favorite little things to use. This one is very kitchen themed, but also has some home elements in it. So I could see me using it for a non-holiday layout because I don't think it's necessarily even a a holiday collection, but it just went really well with the other holiday papers. So I think we're going to call it a layout. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe, and check out the links down below. Bye, y'all.